I'll get you a shot of this. Eat up, cause you ain't gonna kill me. Beyonce ain't trying to give back the music and none of that. Beyonce don't write music, and Betty can sing her mother. Beyonce can't sing.
I don't like Beyonce.
Okay. See, that's the case. I don't know why they be thinking she can sing. They just.
Man, I watched my godmama train Beyonce all her career, man. Beyonce can't go.
All she do is holler.
Beyonce is the R&B what JayZ is to New York. That's why they together. JayZ ain't never won the greatest rapper alive. Whoever put him on a level of that. New York lost big. They needed a hero. They wanted to be the mega of hip hop, and they just handed it over to JayZ.
Hello everyone, welcome to this edition of Viral. As we have this viral is Beyoncé. Yes, Queen Bee Beyoncé in the latest controversy, but she's not doing nothing. But the only controversy is that Trick Daddy, yes, the rapper, the Miami rapper, Trick Daddy, called her out saying that she can't sing. What is he thinking? Is he lost it? But we'll get to that. First thing first, join in the conversation using the hashtag ViralHealingConnect. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss things. We talk about Trick Daddy calling Beyonce out and saying that she can't sing, and then put some more controversy to that he's trying to say that JayZ is not the king of New York on rap. Yes, Trick Daddy, we all know that he's the Miami rapper from rapping fame and loving hip-hop fame if you're younger and stuff. Trick Daddy calling out Beyonce saying that she cannot sing. Well, Trick Daddy explains and elaborates on why he thinks Beyonce can't sing this.
Give back the music and that Beyonce don't write music, and Betty can sing her mother. Beyonce can't sing.
I don't like Beyonce.
Okay. See, that's the case. I don't know why they be thinking she can sing. They just.
Man, I watched my godmama train Beyonce all her career, man. Beyonce can't go.
All she do is holler.
Beyonce is the R&B what JayZ is to New York. That's why they together. JayZ ain't never won the greatest rapper alive. Whoever put him on a level of that. New York lost big. They needed a hero. They wanted to be the mega of hip hop, and they just handed it over to JayZ. Mind contributing about how we can make the world, the country, our cities, our homes better. They're gonna never record that. But what I said was, I don't think Beyonce could sing, and that Beyonce is to R&B what JayZ is to the state of hip hop in New York at the time when JayZ began considering himself as the king of hip hop, the king of the GOAT of our rap, which is my opinion. And opinions like buttholes, without them you'd be full of doodle. We do a lot of. It's my unpopular opinion. Who are you? How you feel? If you gotta walk around here worrying about how somebody else feel about how you feel, then you ain't who you are. That's my opinion. I said many times on the radio, they're wonderful business people. Jigga made a lot of money. He got a whole lot of money. But did I say anything disrespectful? No. Did I call them out their names? No, I didn't. Well, before I said that, to a lot of females, because they love Beyonce, I say she the lady Jesus Christ to them, which is not a bad thing. Actually, that's a compliment. And Jesus Christ is a powerful, lovable person. But if you got a problem with speaking your own mind, and I was a sucker, I apologize. I ain't him.
His Trick Daddy put on his radio show that Beyonce can't sing, and somebody was in agreement to him. Even people that's close to Trick Daddy, like Trina, dismissed that, saying that she doesn't think Beyonce can't sing, but she's saying Beyonce can sing. She put the claim out, the missing reports that what Trick Daddy's saying is his opinion only. Well, Trick Daddy even went a little bit further to explain why he still thinks Beyonce can't sing. Let's take a look.
Because they don't have employees. I went to the club last night to try to buy me a bottle of Patron, my friend, my homeboy, a double shot of Remy, and they ain't have no more because they ain't got enough people that working at the shipping press to get the liquor out here, right? I'm just getting this straight. Then, January 6th, Donald Trump called an insurrection to the state capitol where they stormed, assaulted, and threatened lives of our people in the same country we live and die for, right? And all y'all got to do is worry about and try to assassinate my character about who I like and who I think can't sing. People really listen to yourself. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Beyonce, the number one performer I ever seen besides Michael Jackson and Chris Brown. Can she sing? Yeah. She can't sing. She ain't in my top. Beyonce ain't Stephanie Mills. She ain't Patti LaBelle. She ain't Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey. She ain't Adele. But that's my opinion. That she might be your Adele. She might be your Whitney Houston. That's my opinion. I told my homeboys, Chris Brown is on the level of Michael Jackson. Like, you crazy, you disrespecting the team. The Thriller album did this. I'm telling you something I feel, and I'm telling you something that Michael Jackson told Chris Brown himself. Mike was a fan of Chris Brown and told Chris Brown, I like everything you do, how you sing, how you represent, and how you perform. I'm a big fan of yours. That's huge. Keep up the work, Breezy. A lot of people don't like Drake. Do I think Drake is my favorite rapper in the world? No. Everybody know my favorite rapper is Tupac. But you gotta respect Drake because he got more hits than anybody in the history. Do we have enough Grammys, enough hardware? No. Because a lot of things go different ways for different reasons. Now, I'm going to tell you again. Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, Adele, Stephanie Mills, Shirley Murdoch, Betty Wright, the late great Miss Betty Wright. Those are my favorite singers. Those are the people I believe that are vocalists that have a strong voice and a strong thing. For y'all, for all of y'all who think that my opinion don't matter, come get you a shot. Come get you a shot of this. Because you ain't gonna kill me. Beyonce.
Trick Daddy, just stirring a lot of controversy with the Beehive with his actions, saying that Beyonce can't sing. I mean, she can sing. She's been doing this for almost 30 years. And I mean, Beyonce been perfecting it, been dancing, performing. Beyonce is a multifaceted entertainer. And Trick Dad, of all people, trying to say what the late great Betty White has said. But we don't know. We can't say what Betty White says because she's passed away herself. But Trick Daddy just coming out, like I said, that's his opinion only that matters for him. But for others, like the Beehive, they'll zing him and stuff like that and roast him and stuff. Let's hear what you people had to say. A lot of people are a lot of Beehive members. Let's hear what you had to say about what Trick Daddy said about Beyonce, about she can't sing. Let's take a look.
The panel, and one of the things that he was talking about was Beyonce and JayZ. Now, for some reason, Trick Daddy feels like Beyonce can't really sing, and JayZ is not as great as people say he is. Here is Trick Daddy talking about Beyonce.
Beyonce with her because she see money. Beyonce ain't trying to give back the music and none of that. Beyonce don't write music, and Betty could sing her mother. So Beyonce can't sing. Beyonce is to R&B what JayZ is to New York. That's why they together.
Huh? Oh, you cannot tell me Beyonce can't sing.
Beyonce can sing.
Yeah, Beyonce can sing, and she does write. And I mean, she
does write.
And she collaborates with other writers, and other people write songs for her. What's wrong with
she
that?
works super hard. I think we've seen a lot of stuff behind the scenes of Beyonce at this point to see how much she goes through to be a perfectionist. Now, here is what else Trick Daddy had to say about JayZ.
JayZ ain't never won the greatest rapper alive. New York lost big and they needed a hero. They wanted to be the mega of hip-hop, and they just handed it over to JayZ. Y'all gotta remember, JayZ changed his name 3-4 times. First time y'all ever heard of JayZ, he got on a record with some from down south called Big Pimpin'. You'll go Google and they'll say, yeah, it's JayZ song. But they ain't gonna tell you JayZ bought the mother song after the bitch got big. And at that time, what East Coast came and got a from the South to do a record with him, man?
I love Trick.
That was not the first time we heard of JayZ.
Yeah, I love Trick, but he's absolutely, positively wrong.
He's wrong.
Like, JayZ is objectively the best rapper alive. You know, my favorite rapper of all time is Ghostface. JayZ would be number 2, but objectively, yeah, you got to put him at number 1. And who hasn't put him at number 1? He's been number 1 on so many people's lists forever.
And the only name I know of JayZ is JayZ. I didn't know him. He didn't change his name. Do y'all know him?
I think he mean like the aliases, like Jigga, Hove. What else?
He never changed his name.
He didn't change his name. He was always JayZ.
I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion, but yeah, Trick, in my opinion, is absolutely wrong on that one.
Yeah, your opinion on his opinion is that his opinion
and
is
it's wrong.
Yes.
And the more you let on me, the more your face is gonna keep melting like an old chocolate brownie on a hot Miami sunny day. You talking about I look like shit when shit look like it should be your first name. Front and center on your birth certificate. Name, shit, manure, young doodle. You had the OG Snoop Dogg come down to Miami coming to Sundays thinking he patronizing your restaurant. And that ain't even your restaurant, Trickiana. That's E-Class Restaurant, the CEO of Po' Boy Entertainment. And that's why you telling people to unfollow me on my social sites, because I'ma spit the real. Tell the truth why you said you gonna do everything in your power to keep me off the show. Somebody you claim that nobody knows. You afraid I'ma sabotage your reputation with them fake ass storylines y'all got going on. Let me tell your old stale dog biscuit face ass something. You and your 5 sagging chin. If you and that sickly looking Christmas tree on top of your head keep me in your mouth, I'ma have a field day roasting your ass. And boy, don't you ever talk about somebody having some shitty breath with them old ass Coke 45 beer cans attached to your gums. Fool, you should be the shitty shape mascot or logo. With all that aluminum in your grill, your mouth should have COVID-19. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Nigga, you should have a contract with all the local garbage companies. Your mouth make dumpster juice. And you love calling me broke, but bitch, why you over there on Bigo like the everyday average ass show? I thought you said you was getting money over there on Love and Hip Hop Miami. Oh, you wanted some of that shield dragon and yacht money, huh? Nigga, get off the gas. You struggling like everybody else during the pandemic. Always looking like somebody hit you in the face with a bag of mixtape CDs. With that ugly ass hairline looking like a grizzly bear slapped the shit out of you. Bitch, you be on national TV with funeral makeup on, trying to hide all them goddamn craters and liver spots in your face. Supreme Domino pizza face ass nigga. Boy, your face would spoil my appetite. I wouldn't dare eat around you. You a full grown ass man trying to create a hairline with black spray. Fuck wrong with you? Let me tell your first place casket ready looking ass something. You and the Gulf of Mexico tattooed in front of your forehead need to have several seats with your two-tone face and neck ass. That liver spot on your face look like somebody took a cigarette and put it out on your forehead. And I'm getting sick and tired of this little Pepe Le Pew mustache. If you don't get that medium bullshit off your face, alopecia locked out thin and hair ass nigga, always talking about somebody and looking like the shit emoji. Oh no.
Social media. On the clip, Trick Daddy says, in part, Beyonce don't write music and barely can sing her mother effing self. He also claims, quote, Beyonce is to R&B what JayZ is to New York. That's why they together. Well, Beyonce's fiercely loyal Beehive has since set their sights on the Florida rapper. They flooded his social media page with, let's just say, spirited responses, as well as bee emojis and much, much more. Now, let me say first that as a journalist, it is my job to report this news. I find entertainment news interesting. I wanted to give Trick Daddy an opportunity to express his opinion on this. But let me be very clear. I'm talking to y'all, Beehive. I don't agree with Trick Daddy. In fact, I disagree with Trick Daddy. I'm with Beyonce. I'm riding with y'all. So I don't want none of that smoke. Earlier today, though, I did get a chance to speak to Trick about all of the backlash. Here's what he said. Daddy, thank you so much for joining us on Black News tonight.
Thank you for having me, man.
Tell me what happened. I woke up this morning, I saw your name trending. First, I wanted to make sure you were still alive. Then I heard that you was talking about Beyonce. What happened?
Well, we was on Clubhouse, and in Clubhouse, I don't know if you're familiar with Clubhouse, but on Clubhouse, like my rooms, we have 4 rooms where it's predominantly Jacksonville and Miami people, along with a lot of them, Palm Beach, Orlando, surrounded like a Florida room. And we were discussing the other day about we have a segment on there called Unpopular Opinion. So what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to give an opinion, something that you really truly believe, and it's supposed to get people in the uproar. Somebody was down in the dirt. Well, the dirt is, we don't pull you up, you just down there, you can't talk, you can't participate, you just listen. Somebody was being disrespectful to one of the girls, and they guess they put him in the dirt. So he can't talk now. He recorded a part of what I was saying and posted it, I guess, yesterday or last night, because the comment what I said, I can't, everybody wanted me to, get mad. That was dead wrong. That was invasion of privacy. And I was like, no. There was nothing dead wrong about it. It wasn't invasion of privacy, because my thing is, I'm a strong believer, do not say nothing, do not do nothing that you ashamed of, don't say nothing that you have to apologize and recant. And that's how I live my life. So I gave an unpopular opinion, and somebody took it the wrong way.
So you gave an unpopular opinion. Do you stand by that opinion? And to be clear, the opinion was that Beyonce can't sing, and that she doesn't write her own songs. And of course, there's the JayZ piece of it, right? That he's not like the real king of New York, that he didn't earn that crown.
Well, the part about writing her songs up is obviously that 95% of all vocalists don't write their own music. So that's not a big issue. And I said that JayZ was to New York and the hip hop scene in New York the same thing as Beyonce is to the R&B scene, which I was saying, and I said that Beyonce can't sing. I said she can't sing, to be exact. To me, a singer is a Stephanie Mills. A singer is a Whitney Houston, a Mariah Carey, a Alicia Keys, and Adele. To me, a singer is somebody that could go to church and have you give you the word, and somebody that I'm from the South, so singing and singing is a different thing. Is she a businesswoman?
No, I hear that trick.
Anybody perform better than her? No. But I don't think she's
so singing and singing is two different. So singing and singing is two different levels. I grant you that.
But she's a singer, but I don't think she can sing, and that's my unpopular opinion. The thing is, that's your people that's up in the uproar, they probably didn't even hear what I said. They don't understand what I'm saying because they're trolls. They don't have nothing to do. That's why it's hard for me to find somebody to work this food truck at this restaurant, because nobody don't want to work no more. Everybody done got comfortable with using the coronavirus as an excuse for them not to work so they can get that unemployment and do the PPP. Nobody don't want to work, so they don't got nothing else to do on their hand but to sit and try to troll me. But trolling only works when it affects them. I'm not affected by it. I don't care who don't agree with me. If I offended somebody, do I care? Yeah, probably, but I don't think that I said nothing to offend anybody.
That's an important point you make, Trick. Hold on, Trick, 1 second, because you make an important point, right? Which is, and let me be clear, I don't agree with you. I actually think Beyonce can sing and sing, and I think when she's given the opportunity to flex her vocal muscles, she does that. And I think she actually writes a lot more songs than she gets credit for. And even songwriters and producers like Cool and Dre have said, like, look, she actually changes the bridge of this song. She actually changes the lyrics of the song. She steps songs up.
Like I said, I have an opinion. If you don't have an opinion, if you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. And a friend of everyone is a friend of none, and I don't give a damn who's not my friend. I'm speaking my mind. if a lot of people start speaking their mind and telling the truth and being able to express themselves, this world, this country that we live in, this cold place we live in, it'll be a better place to sleep at night.
So you like I said what I said, you stand in your ground.
Yeah, I believe a lot of people can't see. They got mad at me this morning because I put Chris Brown on the level as Michael Jackson. Nobody has done the things that Chris Brown did with a lot of hit records and big records like he's done over the years.
Chris Brown and Michael Jackson? Trick. Chris Brown and Michael Jackson, bro?
I'm not comparing the artwork. I've never been to a Michael Jackson concert, but I've been to a Chris Brown concert.
Apparently
Chris
not.
Brown did his thing for 4 hours. I've never been to a Michael Jackson concert, but I know records since I've been in the music game. I don't believe there's nobody that sold more records and did as much as Chris Brown and Rihanna.
Check out the numbers for Thriller though, good brother. Thriller beats everything Chris Brown ever did. But I feel again, you have a right to your unpopular opinion. My last question for you. I got two questions for you. First of all, just so I can calibrate this, and you said Stephanie Mills and Whitney Houston. If they're a 10 or if they are 100, if Stephanie Mills and Whitney Houston are a 100 on the scale, what's Beyonce?
So I'm gonna add in the fact that Beyonce is a hell of a performer. I've seen Stephanie Mills.
No, I'm talking about as a singer. As a singer, though.
If Stephanie Mills and Whitney Houston is 100, Beyonce is 85.
Whoa, bro! Whoever your supplier is. Okay, whoever your supplier is, please give me the connect, bro, because you smoking that good shit, man. If you think Beyonce is only at 85, oh my God.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Tell me a Beyonce song that have put you in a moment, have made you as a man close your eyes and want to cry or want to be with that girl. And that's why I judge my things about. That's how I judge music. I think music is supposed to take you somewhere. Music is supposed to remind you of something. It's supposed to deliver you. It's supposed to take you somewhere. It's supposed to get you through it. And that's the kind of things that Whitney Houston and Stephanie Mills music did for me. Along with Shirley Murdoch.
Fair enough.
Along with the great late Miss Betty Wright.
As we lay.
Those people, they put me somewhere. They got me through it. And maybe it's the choice of songs that Beyonce did. Maybe, I don't know, but that's my opinion.
Okay, last question for you. What do you got to say to the Beehive? Because I see the Beehive out there. I see your Instagram is in shambles. Every post you have made is filled with pictures of bees and comments of people talking about you. What is your message finally to the Beehive?
I wish y'all would support me as much. I sold a lot of records, never got nominated for no awards. I ain't crying about it. But as far as the Beehive, good support, man. Good y'all doing. But I grew up with roaches. I'm more afraid of roaches than bees.
You want all the smoke. I respect it. I don't agree with you, bro, but I respect the fact that you standing on your hill and you gonna die on that hill. Trick Daddy, everybody. Thank you.
Talented, very successful person, but I don't put her as my top singers. No.
All right, good brother. Everybody, Trick Daddy, thank you for joining me on Black News Tonight.
So Trick Daddy leaves an opinion or says something about Beyonce and JayZ, and y'all little jitterbugs want to go ahead and try to cancel him. Why? Because he talked about your favorite artist. What you gonna do? Oh, you're gonna go on Google reviews and leave lies on Trick Daddy's restaurant. Straight up lies, bruh. Okay? So that's what y'all gonna do. That's how you gonna show Trick Daddy. Oh no, y'all ain't gonna. You know what's crazy? Y'all ain't gonna pull up on Trick and check him about what he said, huh? This is Florida, man. You ain't gonna do none of that shit. Y'all little jitterbugs be talking all that shit. So what? What happens when Prince said, "Oh, I don't like Michael Jackson," or what? Or Michael Jackson didn't like Prince? Did everybody go and say, "Oh, don't buy Michael's album"? Did they say, "Oh, don't go buy Prince's album"? That's why they got a versus. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Trick Daddy is saying, hey, maybe I want to do a versus with JayZ. I don't know. Maybe I know somebody else that can sing better than Beyonce. Okay? But no. You motherfucking cult, motherfucking cock cooch riders. Okay? That's what you are. You're a cooch rider. Okay? Because, how dare you? This is my favorite artist. Man, fuck your favorite artist. This is Florida. You not finna, like, I don't give a fuck what it's about. Okay? Go ahead and leave all them little lies. That's all you gonna do is type with your fingers. Cancel culture. Typing on the motherfucking shit. Would not recommend. Well, hey, Trick said it best. Anybody want to motherfucking die? Come see me, T-double-D, nigga. That's right, that's motherfucking me, nigga. Hey, y'all don't want to see Trick, man. Y'all niggas whack, man. Y'all little Beyonce. See, the thing is this, man. What you could have did, right, is go buy Beyonce's albums. Go play her music more. Go ask her if she'll perform for you. Oh, you can't do that. Well, no, why? Because she don't talk to peons like you. You know what I'm saying? She talked to only the money. That's all she talked to. Oh, but none of y'all ain't got no money. Okay? So she ain't gonna talk to y'all. Alright? So, hey, shout out to Trick, man. You know, Trick came down here to Orlando a few weeks ago, performed. I heard him. It was great. It's good to see him still doing his thing. But the man just had an opinion. Okay? Let the man have an opinion. But no, you want to cancel him because of his opinion. Oh, she can't sing. So fucking what? He felt like JayZ can't rap. So fucking what? A lot of people feel like that. They just saying the real shit that y'all motherfuckers scared to say. But you don't like that. You don't like that at all. You feel me? You don't like when people tell y'all the truth. You don't like when people tell y'all the truth. That's why y'all pussy. This whole new generation of new little motherfuckers. Your mama should have unplugged your fucking computer, bitch. Fuck y'all.
Beyonce's voice ain't that strong. Joshua says he's not wrong. Beyonce isn't that great. Artist says his opinions are his opinions. As he says, in my opinion, Mariah is the best. I don't know about him. Now, to be clear, before we even get into this, I know there's been issues that when we do a Beyonce topic, people think what I just said are my thoughts. Those are what people are watching the show live. Those are live comments. I'm reading the live comments. I'm just relaying them, people. Okay.
I appreciate the disclaimer. I appreciate the
somehow
disclaimer.
People think those were all my thoughts. No, they weren't.
I have to say, when I woke up this morning, I did not think I would be here today talking about Trick Daddy. That is not a thing that I thought was going to happen. When I went to bed last night, but here we are. Everybody is entitled to their opinion, 100%. Yeah. Absolutely. There are people out there that believe that Beyonce is the greatest singer of all time. And there is no doubt about her talent and her influence in music and culture. Absolutely. I love a debate about who the greatest rapper of all time is. I love it. This is what my friends and I used to do for recreation all the time. And anytime I see like a clip on YouTube where people are like, we're going to debate the best rapper of all time, I'm always there. I don't know anyone personally, and this is not a real slight. I just don't know anyone personally that would put Trick Daddy in that conversation, like top 5. But I do top understand 10, the idea 20. Of like, hey, you said it. But I do understand that debate about like whether or not JayZ is the greatest, because everybody has their favorite, and then also how do you define greatest? Like influence on culture, JayZ perhaps might be the best alive at that. Tupac might be the greatest of all time in terms of influence on culture. In terms of skill, lyrically, and potential influence, it might be Kendrick Lamar. This conversation could go on forever because there's no real answer. But I will say I did learn something about Trick Daddy, that he had a Christmas song come out last year. I did not know that until I looked him up this morning. So this is nothing but good news for Trick Daddy that people are talking about him right now.
I guess so. Paul says Beyonce may be overrated but can't sing. Where Trick Daddy's Grammys, his number one says relevancy. What else we got? Janelle just says, wow. Comfort says, Beyonce can sing, but don't ever try her. Yeah, Josh says, I don't know who he is either. So who's this? Dexter says, not going to comment on the singing part, but there have been writers like Linda Perry that say she always wants co-writing credits to songs they submit where she only changes the word or two. Yeah, that's been the thing with Beyonce. Yeah, you can talk about that. Mm-hmm. We're talking about, he literally says Beyonce can't sing. So first of all, the JayZ thing, that's not a big deal to say, yeah, him to say JayZ isn't the greatest rapper of all time. Yeah, I know, I don't think there's I mean, obviously there's people in the JayZ camp that say he is, but yeah, that's always, like you said, it's a big debate. Like Eminem's always a name that's tossed around. Tupac is a name. That Kendrick is a name that's tossed around. So yeah, like it's not a big deal.
Rakim is still alive, so
yeah, and it's not a big deal that he says that. And even his thing about, I mean, I'm not from New York. I've been in New York a lot of times. I never got the sense that JayZ's like the king of New York. Like it's not like there's like a shrine to JayZ in New York. So even his thing about like how New York has taken JayZ on, like maybe a little bit at the beginning of his career, but I don't see like statues going up at JayZ in New York City.
I don't know. Like I do see, I do understand where that comes from, and certainly after Biggie died, there was someone that needed to be, you know, the person in New York. And I think after a while, you know, after some back and forth, it did become JayZ, right? But now he's bigger than a city, if I can even say that. He's like, his influence is global, his reach is phenomenal. So, yeah, I mean, all those things have to be taken into account.
Yeah, and people are commenting like, oh, Adele or Celine is better, whatever, Mariah's better. No, Trick Daddy didn't even say that. You can debate who the greatest singer is. He said Beyonce can't sing.
He said she cannot sing.
Like, that's like, it's not even like, I'm not even going to go into an argument how Beyonce can sing. Like, it's the most ridiculous thing to put out there that Beyonce can't sing. Like, for someone to say that, and even his thing, I can't remember his wording now, where he says, I know he said something like Beyonce doesn't give back to music or something like that. I mean, don't know exactly what he meant by that, but obviously she does a bunch of charity work. And even you think through her last album, The Gift, where she took her fame and brought African music and culture with Black is King to an international audience. Like, I saw things in The Gift and heard things on that album that I'd never been exposed to before. So that's what Beyonce's doing to bring or to give back to music. So yeah, I'm not even going to get into an argument about if Beyonce can sing or not, because it's the most ridiculous thing ever. And even the comments that are saying, to be clear, the comments are saying she can't sing, I don't agree with. Okay, people? I don't agree with the comments that say Beyonce. You have to say it out loud, Graham. Sing.
We know Beyonce can sing, and she is phenomenal.
Yes.
But that's not the conversation. Trick Daddy is saying that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Funny. Anyways, have a nice life, Trick Daddy.
And I will say this, like, if anybody can come out and say that, I guess it's him, because like if the Beehive is coming after him, what does it do? What does it do to him?
Yeah, no, doesn't affect the screen. He's got a radio show, and some local radio show.
Yeah,
enjoy it.
Go ahead and say that.
Cheers.
You people disagree with Trick Daddy. You're saying that Trick Daddy doesn't know what he's talking about. Trick Daddy just making up stuff as he go, trying to get some clout and trying to use Beyonce's name as that clout. Like I said, Beyonce has nothing to do with Trick Daddy's delusional ego, and Trick Daddy knows better. You know, a singer like Beyonce is a one in a generation and one of a kind. She has the performance. She has the skill set. She doesn't need to be bashed at because of what your opinion is that you don't like about her because she can't sing. I mean, a lot of people love Beyonce. Beyonce is a very beloved figure. Beyonce is going to be around for so many years. She's even influenced artists like Chloe Halle and Naimane. So she's been around, been influencing to the younger girls that's coming on up. And I don't get where Trick Daddy even went there, but that's his opinion. And his opinion don't matter, but our opinion is Beyonce is a great singer and Beyonce is here to stay. So screw you, Trick Daddy. You just on another tirade, but you know, that's your business. All right. Thank you all for watching this special edition of Viral, as Trick Daddy had called out Beyonce saying that she can't sing. I've been your host, Kendrick Dick, saying so long, and we'll see you next time for another edition of Viral.